Hello, welcome or welcome back. My name is Sophie and I'm a Canadian cash stuffer and zero-based budgeter, and today we are doing a budget with me. We're budgeting paycheck number 1 of December. If you hear my dogs crying in the background, they are being huge babies today, and I do have to address this. I still have not done my nails, so please excuse how bad that is. I'm starting to be embarrassed because they look like hell. So anyways, today we are budgeting $1,954, and for some reason I feel like that's wrong. My husband did give me a little bit more than usual, and I also have some income in there from our side business, like our local side business. So I think that's right. There's very much a lack of bills, but I did talk about that in my last budget with me, that my bills are not divided equally. So one paycheck is like a huge amount, the other paycheck is really low. This is low for bills this time around. I don't think I'm missing anything, so we're gonna go with that and assume that I'm not. I did put my amounts down, not sure why, but that's where we're gonna start. So let's just see how much we have for bills this month. So it comes to $676.25. And I say that's low, but like that's still pretty high if you really think about it. So we have a lot of bills. I calculated how much we pay in bills every month, and it's so high that I don't really want to say it on here. And it's so weird because I've been super transparent on this channel. I've talked about our debt. I've talked about multiple things on this channel that I don't really share in real life, to be honest. The amount of bills we pay is so high that that's the one thing I think I'm not ready to share, but I will probably share eventually. Because like I said, this is just my portion of the bills. It does not include what my husband pays in bills. So anyways, this budget with me, I have my binders here because we need to figure some stuff out more than usual this time around. And so I have that with me because I'll need it. And then I also have some notes here that tell me what I owe myself in each category. So we're just gonna do some math today. I'm going to bring this down. I hope you guys don't mind, but I can't really see it when it's that high up. So anyways, let's start with what we know is consistent. So groceries always gets $200, and that works for us for now. Archie and Winnie typically get $160, and I am actually going to stick to that this week. So I usually don't really stick to it if I see that it's a low income or there's too many bills or whatever it is. Debt, I have a goal of $100 for the month of December. So it is going to get $50 for this paycheck. And is there anything else that we know absolutely for sure? I don't think so. So let's go ahead and start from our revolving funds, and then we'll move on to our sinking funds after. So I already know I'm going to be skipping household and date night. I have not stuffed these envelopes in so long because really we can't afford it at the moment. And then for me, so I know I owe myself $155, plus I have a pedicure before Christmas, so that is an extra $105 with tip, so that comes to $260. Are we stuffing $260? I think we are. So $260 here. And let's calculate our cash envelopes right from the get-go so that we know how much we have for sinking funds. So 200 plus 260. 620. That is an insane amount going into cash envelopes. And then I need to know how much I can stuff in here. So we need to figure out how much Bill took out of our $954. So let's stuff $1275. We always round down, so it keeps a couple extra dollars in my bank account. And I say we, I mean, it's mostly me, but my husband is involved, so I guess we applies here. Okay, so we are stuffing $12.75 and we use $6.20 for cash envelopes. So we have $6.55 for our sinking funds. This is gonna disappear extremely fast because, like I said, I owe myself in some categories. So we took care of mine. Let's move on to the other categories where I owe. So vet bills, we have money in vet bills. So I need to see where we're at in vet bills and how much versus how much we owe, and then what we need for Winnie's spay. That's coming up at the end of the month, or mid-month, I guess. 250, 270, 290, 295. And we owe $230. So that's just gonna leave $65 in here. That sucks. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to stuff that much. I'm gonna stuff $350 and hope for the best with that. So I'm saying $350 because I kind of had that number in mind and I'm just hoping that it works. So let's do that. And then medical, I owe $75, so we're just gonna do $75 because I don't think there's anything coming up after where I need more than that. Christmas, I owe $70. So I talked about this, but I budgeted $500 and I ended up wanting to buy my husband gifts. So I now owe. Miscellaneous, I owe myself $5. And then I do owe in my sister's wedding, but let's just see where we're at right now. $655. I'll fast forward this. So we have $105 left to budget. How much did I say? $105. Okay. So here's my dilemma. I owe some money in this category here. But emergency also needs to be prioritized now going forward because I did get some news that I might be losing my job in the spring. So until the day that I don't have a job anymore, I need to be focusing on my emergency fund and making sure that we don't owe in anything, making sure that we can pay off some more debt, just so that we're set up in case I do lose my job. There's basically been a change in management and my position might be basically eliminated. So that was a hard week last week when I found that out. So yeah, so that's where my dilemma lies, is like I do owe myself in here, but I really want to prioritize this. I think what I'm going to do for this paycheck, because I will have 3 paychecks in December, I'm not going to focus much on an emergency. I'm going to focus more on my sister's wedding, and just so I can kind of get that down. I do also owe myself in home maintenance. So let's see what we have left if we put $5 in every other category, including car maintenance, which I usually put a minimum of 10, but it's just not going to be that way for now. So let's see here. Poor husband that never gets his $20. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40. Oh, wait. I already counted that 5, didn't I? Okay. I'm just going to have to recalculate things. So again, I will speed you guys up. $65. Okay, so we have $65 left for, sorry, it's always out of the camera shot. Okay. We have $65 left to divide between my sister's wedding and home maintenance. So I think I'm going to do 35 in my sister's wedding. Yeah, let's do 35 in my sister's wedding. And then we have 30 left for home maintenance. And that is our zero-based budget. Oh man, it feels rough this week, I'm not gonna lie. Just because the vet bills, it's because Winnie's getting spayed. If she wasn't getting spayed, we'd have a lot more money to play around with. So let's do our bill denomination, which I skipped last time, but I'll just show you guys how I do that. So I go from highest to lowest. So let's just see how many hundreds we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 $100 bills, 50s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 50s, 20s. 1, 2, 3, and then 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have any $1 bills. Also, this budget breakdown is available on my Etsy. If you see here, it's kind of like all skewed. It's like it printed really weird. That's not the file, it's my printer. So if ever you're interested, I do have that up on my shop. I've gotten a couple of questions lately about that. It's linked down below. So $5 bills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I feel like I messed that up already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then to calculate everything, I go from lowest to highest. So plus 40 plus 60 plus 300 plus 800 equals $12.55. I am off by, there's a 20 missing. So I'm not going to do this on camera. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out off camera, but usually you want the right amount, okay? Anyways, so that's gonna be it from me today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this kind of gives you an insight into how I do my budget. It's getting hard lately, just with everything going on, but I think we're overall doing pretty well still. I hope you guys are not struggling so much this time of year. I know it's a really hard time of year for a lot of people, so I'm with you on that. I hope that you liked it, and if you did, you can give it a like. You can comment if you wish, and definitely subscribe to the channel and join the fam, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!